Hi .NET developers, I have come back with the next video of HoloLens series. In this video I will be starting with a new sample HoloLens application. So in sample first holographic application. So how to do this? First step is install Visual Studio 2015 and HoloLens Emulator. So in my previous video I have said you how to set up the HoloLens emulator. So once you have installed Visual Studio, let me close my Visual Studio so that I can start from beginning. So once you install Visual Studio and HoloLens emulator, then it's just launching the Visual Studio, and then you have to check whether the emulator is in Visual Studio and start building your application. So I'm going ahead and opening my Visual Studio. I would prefer opening it in administrator mode so that you don't have any permission issues. So I have turned on the Visual Studio with the administration mode, and other thing you need to do is you have to enable the developer mode. So go to settings, go to update and security, go for developers and check this developer mode, and once your developer mode is on, you save it and you are good to go. And here if you okay, let me go ahead. So I'm going to file, new project, and here, so once you have downloaded the Visual Studio along with the Universal Windows platform and the emulator, HoloLens emulator, you should be by default seeing templates, Visual Studio, Windows, Universal, holographic. If you don't see this holographic in this, then something is missing in your installation. So re-verify the installation, check out the Microsoft page, and download the Visual Studio Community Edition along with the UWP, which is Universal Windows Platform. So you should be having the Universal Windows Platform installed. If you don't have, you can go ahead and go online and find templates for holographic applications, and when the emulator is installed, it should be showing by default once the installations are perfect. So I am going to Visual C#, Windows, Universal, holographic application, and I'm giving some name, first program, first HoloLens program. So everything I'm keeping it default, I'm giving it OK. So target version I'm keeping it default, I'm clicking on OK, and my first HoloLens program is being created. That's it. It's as simple as a normal .NET program, and it is being created. Now let us run this sample program. So if you go to this, you will be seeing a HoloLens emulator if the installations went fine. So I'm clicking on HoloLens emulator. So now this holographic application which we have just created can be run on a HoloLens emulator. Vice versa, you can also run on a device if you have a HoloLens device. So for now I'll be showing you how to run it via HoloLens emulator, and in my next video I will let you know how to run that application directly from the HoloLens device. For that you need to pair the device. I will let you know in the next video. So going to HoloLens emulator, and you need to have a good high configuration laptop or PC with you in order to launch this HoloLens emulator. I have a i7 dual core 8GB RAM Windows 10 Pro. So if you don't have Windows 10 Pro, you can't develop these applications. And the other thing is, if you have less than 8GB RAM, it won't run. So you get a good PC. If it is a quad core, it is much appreciated. If it is dual core, still it is working, but it is slow. And other thing is you need to have graphics card. If you don't have graphics card, it will work, but it will work very slow. As you see, even I have i7 and graphics card and 8 GB RAM, it is taking a lot time to start. And it takes a 2 GB of RAM for sure. So 2 GB of RAM should be free. I just opened my task manager to see how it is going on. Yes, Hololens is starting up. So this is the xde.exe is which is the right one, which starting HoloLens emulator. So let that start. Sorry for delay, it's taking time, and I would recommend it. For the first time it will take more time to start up. For the second time, when you are keeping this without closing this, it will be working fine, and it will work fast.
Sign in with the account you'll use on this device.
This is the startup screen. So my emulator is started, and it is just similar to the HoloLens device. So it's asking for few settings. Let me quickly do those settings. So this is the cursor. If you see, this small pointer is the cursor. You can move the screen left, right, up, down. You need to point the cursor there. For the first time I'm doing some settings so that it can recognize things and start my emulator.
You've got it! Now that you've learned how to select holograms, let's start exploring. This is your start menu, where you'll find your apps. Bloom again now.
So I'm going to the plus, and I can see my first program installed here. If you see, this is my first HoloLens program being installed in the emulator. So let me go ahead and open this.
Now use gaze to move it wherever you want.
So
to place it, air tap again or say place.
Okay, the air tap
by
here.
By the way, I'm always around. If you need anything, just say, hey Cortana.
And here I have given an air tap or selection with the help of an enter key. So here there are two modes of input. One is human mode. I can say human, select a human mode and move your cursor up and down, and wherever you need you can select, and then you can give an enter. This is called human mode. It will be same like your device is on your top of your head and you are moving your head. So moving cursor is equal to moving your head. So this is the human mode, and if you want to select something, just keep the cursor there and click enter. And coming to the keyboard and mouse input, if you select the keyboard and mouse input, you can enter the keys and the mouse cursor with the help of your keyboard and mouse directly with opposite to the human input. And this is full screen, zoom, and this is the interesting part, open device portal. I'm going to the device portal. So it opened my device details in a web browser. Here I can see my file explorer. So what are the things available in file explorer and what are the apps available with me. This is my first HoloLens program. This is my first HoloLens program, and this is my 3D view. So this is my 3D view. I can if you see this, if I move this, then it will automatically move. I guess I'm in different mode. So going this, see, if I move here directly, it is tracking my movements. So if you have a room and if you save the room details, then it will show the room and how it is focusing on the room. So 3D view is available via the web. So here you have to go and open device portal to have a look at it. So if your device is running well, then it will show everything looks good, and you can see 3D view. So here the device processes, what are the device processes and how the system is performing. These all details are for the emulator. So this says about the details of the emulator. If there are any crashes, you can see the logs. If there are any loggings, you can see the logs and all other stuff. Hope this is helpful, and this is the application which we have developed right now. So this application, what it does, it is just a cube which is having different colors, and it is just floating in air. So this is a simple application which we have developed, and it is a sample template from Windows. So it is a blank template from Windows. So now how to go back to the home screen. So it acts as a real device. Now I can say, hey Cortana.
Okay, I can show you, but first I need to quit the current experience. Is that okay?
Yes.
That's me.
Yes, here comes the Cortana. So here is our first holographic application which can be deployed in a emulator or on the HoloLens device. And in the next series I will be explaining you a meaningful holographic application which can be developed and deployed, and also I will let you know how to submit your application to the Windows Store, especially for the HoloLens application. Till then, thank you. If you have any questions, just drop the questions in the comments. I will try to revert back.